Welcome to the new video of the Parts channel. Well, I made a short video. I made a video about why we shouldn't have to press the clutch pedal when we get to the traffic lights. But we would only have to step on the clutch pedal, put neutral and release again. There are people who have stepped on it continuously, and what happens in the end is that they end up seizing the thrust bearings. The thrust bearing, when you step on the clutch. The thrust bearing, it pushes the pressure plate. The problem, if it has been on for a long time, is that, you can see that here the membrane is decomposed. It has ended up releasing the membrane. This membrane was dropped in the gearbox and the grease has been lost. Then, what has caused is that the bearings run out of lubrication, and of course, it has seized. When this part seizes, I already say that it is. I will leave the link of the video that I have made in case any of you have not seen it. It has eaten the pressure plate. It has eaten the membranes where it exerts pressure. Some of them, in fact it has worn all of them, but some of it has already eaten them completely, and there is nothing more to be done. You see, these it has eaten, they should all be a little more long. You see, these here would not even touch. Then of course, no matter how much you press the clutch pedal there, he cannot press, let's say, a uniform pressure on the hammer or pressure plate, precisely because here they lack everything. It has eaten all the tips. And then you cannot put a gear, that is, you cannot change the gears. That is why this vehicle was brought by tow truck. That is why I insist on it. There are people who do that at the traffic lights. When they arrive to the traffic light, because neutral all the time, they even put a gear and continue with the clutch depressed instead of putting neutral and releasing it, and that what it does is that, the duration of the thrust bearing, it lasts half of what should last. And there are people too who you notice that they are driving and have their foot resting on the clutch, and that is another thing that we should not do, because the same thing ends up happening. Well, here you have the video, and if it has been useful, then do not forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel.